Refreshing stories. My name is Hiroshi. I'm a regular salaryman. Despite being so average, I have a beautiful girlfriend named Naka, and today, I'm actually planning on proposing to her. I really hope it goes well. I'm nervous. Naka, will you marry me?
Yes!
Really? Are you sure? Yes! And just like that, I was able to succeed in my proposal. I get to spend the rest of my life in heaven with her! That's what I thought, and I was on cloud 9. However, a few years later, Miss Naka, today's dinner, is this it?
Yep, this is it.
Alright, but only spring rolls for dinner. This is not one of those heartfelt anime series where a poor mom is the main character.
What? But spring rolls are delicious.
Yeah, they are, but as more and more time passed with Naka, our meals started to become more and more simple. Eventually, they would only consist of one dish like spring rolls or eggs or something very cheap. I thought it was suspicious. So one day, while Naka was out grocery shopping, I decided to secretly look around in her dressing room. That was when I found, what the hell is this? Hidden in her closet was a stack of collection papers from multiple loan companies, as well as escort business cards and receipts. To my disbelief, Naka was strategically planning around times that I wouldn't be home during the day and frequenting escort clubs. I guess escort clubs are open even in the afternoon these days. On top of that, not only was she using up all of our living expenses on this, I found out that she was in a shocking amount of debt that my eyes nearly fell out of my head when I saw it. I had to get all of our relatives involved in order to stage an intervention.
I'm sorry. I was so lonely being by myself in the house all day.
At that discussion, Naka showed a lot of guilt and regret, so we made her write and sign a declaration that said, "I will never play with an escort ever again." We both agreed that I would be handling all of our finances moving forward, and decided to give her a pass this time, and this time only. A few years later,
Mommy, read me this story.
Sure, honey. Which book should we choose?
I can't believe it's been 5 years since Mika was born. Back then, we had a lot of problems, but now she's become a proud mother, and I'm sure everything is fine. I was relieved to see Naka enjoying being a mother, and let my guard down, which I would soon come to regret. Then one day,
Actually, I was invited by one of my friends that I went to school with to hang out today. So I was wondering if just for today you might be able to look after Miko?
yeah, that's fine. You deserve to enjoy yourself every now and then.
Thank you, Hiroshi. Yay! Today's my favorite birthday event, so I can spend the whole entire day there. Well then, I'll get going.
Wait a minute, Naka. You're going dressed like that? You look like you're ready to step on stage at any moment and start a show.
I haven't seen this friend in a long time, so I may have gotten carried away. Do I look bad?
Not bad, necessarily, but maybe a little strange for the middle of the day. I'm going to ask just in case. But who are you meeting up with?
Oh, wait a second. Are you suspicious or something? Don't worry, I promise it's a girl.
If that's the case, then it's fine, but...
I'll be back by 9 p.m., okay? Well then, see ya. I'm going to be late.
Have fun. It seems kind of suspicious, but I'm probably just worrying too much. Well then, Miko, you have Daddy all to yourself today.
Yay, I love you, Daddy.
I love you too. A few hours later... That was the doorbell. Who could it be? Yo, Hiroshi! I'm here!
Oh, Grandpa.
What? Dad? What the heck? If you were coming, then you should have let me know earlier. I just happened to be walking through nearby. Plus, there was something I needed to report to you. Huh? Didn't you just come here so that you could see Miko? Of course. That's my #1 objective. But, you see... Well, just come in. We can talk about it inside. So, you said you had something to report? About that, I just so happened to see Miss Naka earlier today. She did say she was going to hang out with her friend and she would be out all day. What about that? Yeah, well, Miss Naka, I saw her walking hand in hand with a very flashy, flirty young guy. What? You mean she was cheating on me? At the very least, I can't say it looked like they were just friends. How can this be? I immediately decided to hire a detective and ask them to look into my wife's recent activities. I was in disbelief by what they found. What the hell is this? To start with the conclusion, My wife wasn't exactly having an affair. So what was it that my father had witnessed? The answer is simple. That day, the person that my wife was holding hands and walking with was an escort. A few years ago, despite promising that she would never go to one ever again, my wife was actually secretly continuing to frequent the escort clubs. She started going back to them about 2 years ago. That's right around the time that Miko started preschool, so she would have had some more free time. But I've been managing all of our family finances, and she's never asked me for an allowance or any extra money, so where on earth was she getting all of this money from? No way! I had a bad feeling and ran over to the closet in my room. Actually, as a secret from my wife, I had hidden a small safe in there that contained a savings account that I started for Miko's future, as well as all of the gift money Miko had received from relatives over the years. I knew it! It's all gone! The savings account book and all of the gift money!
Daddy, what's wrong?
Miko, did you by any chance tell your mommy about this place?
Hey, Miko, your gift money. Your daddy is holding on to it for you, right? Do you know where he put it?
Yeah, I do. But Daddy told me that I can't tell anyone about it.
But I'm your mom. Of course you can tell me. Plus, your daddy asked me. That from now on, he wants me to hold on to your gift money.
Oh, really? Okay. Daddy told me that this is where he puts it, and the code to the lock is my birthday.
Miko, you're such a sweet girl.
So that's what happened. And Mommy took all my gift money with her.
Dare she! Tricking her own daughter like that!
Daddy, did I do something bad? Was I not supposed to tell her?
Miko, I'm sorry. No, you didn't do anything wrong. I held my daughter tightly in my arms as I could feel the blood boiling inside of me. They say Buddha forgives you up to 3 times, but I wasn't going to be fooled for the 2nd time. Within that day, I once again called all of our relatives together. And later that week, I pretended to go to work, but instead went back to my parents' house. That's the situation, and I've once again discovered that Naka is still going to the escort clubs.
What did you say? But I thought you were handling all of your finances and hers. Escort clubs aren't cheap. Where was she getting this kind of money?
From the savings account that I started for Miko's future, as well as all of the gift money that you guys have given to her. It's all gone. What was she thinking? But even then, I don't think it was enough that she would be able to go continuously for 2 years, so how is she getting the rest of it? Wait a second! To tell you the truth, every now and then Miss Naka was getting in touch with me, saying that there were toys that Miko wanted, or that she wanted to put her into different lessons. So, it was all for Miko, so I may have given her the money, but...
Oh dear, honey, you were doing such a thing?
Yes. I'm sure I would have thought it was suspicious if she had used any other excuse asking for cash, but I thought if it was for Miko, then...
Come on, how many times do I have to tell you that it's not good to spoil her that much?
I'm so sorry. Actually, me too. Suddenly, multiple other relatives started raising their voices and chiming in. And just like my father, we discovered that many of them had been giving Naka cash. Even if it was just a few $100 per person, if you could collect it from this many people, then surely you could gather quite the sum.
Well, the fact that they were all giving her money makes them all guilty as well. But, that aside, I can't believe that she would put her hands on Miko's precious money!
Me neither. Hiroshi, I think this means that we need to gather the entire family and go for a sanction. A sanction, huh? But if that ends in a divorce or anything like that, then I feel so bad for Miko. Don't worry. None of us want to do anything that would make Miko sad either. I know, I said sanction, but it'll be more like a slightly harsh lecture. Oh! Hey, what do you think about this? I see. After that, in order to make my wife pay for what she had done, I decided to go to the escort club for preparations. This must be the escort club that Naka's going to. It's the middle of the afternoon, and yet it seems very lively over there. Excuse me? Yes, sir? What do you want? Oh, wait a second. Are you hoping to become an escort? I'm sorry to say, but with that face and that age, I think it would be impossible. We'll be waiting for the challenge in your next life. Sorry, I don't really understand what you're saying. You really thought about your word choice and still chose the most hurtful ones. But that's not what I'm here for. Actually, I'm a friend of Naka Ohira. Recently, I heard a rumor that she's been coming here a lot, so I wanted to check in and make sure everything is okay. Oh, yeah, you mean that old lady. She's got a somewhat pretty face, I guess. But she always tries to put her payments on a tab, or comes up with any excuses to get out of paying her bill. So to be honest, she's become a pretty big inconvenience to us. Wait a second. Are you her boyfriend or something like that? Husband. I'm her husband. What? That woman! She's always said that she's single! She's married, and she has a daughter. And you know, she's been coming here by using her daughter's gift money. She's really crossed the line now, so we're thinking about giving her a bit of a harsh taste of what she's done. What? Are you serious? I know I shouldn't be one to talk, but I can't believe she's using her kids' money to play with escorts. Well, Mr. Husband, I'd be happy to help you with whatever you need. Really? There's something that I need your help with, actually. I was able to successfully get the help of this escort, and decided to treat my wife to a very harsh sanction. A few days later,
I get to go to the escort club from noon today. I get doted on like a princess in there. Once you get a taste of it, it's impossible to stop. I'll take my usual favorite, please.
I'm terribly sorry about this, but at the moment, everybody has been reserved already. Instead, I'd like to offer you a few of our new hires that just joined the club. They're all very handsome and pristine guys, I assure you.
Oh, is that so? Well then, that's fine. Please hurry up and bring them over.
Yes, ma'am.
Handsome and pristine, huh? I'm already getting too excited.
I'm very sorry to keep you waiting. I'm new here. My name is...
Ah, here they come. Here they come. Yes?
Hiroshi. I'm Miko's grandfather.
I'm Miko's grandmother.
I'm Miko's uncle.
What? Oh, what? Wait, what? What's going on here?
Regardless of Naka's reaction, one by one, our relatives who had gathered together introduced themselves to her in the middle of the club. To her, it must have been a picture straight out of hell. We knew it would be an inconvenience to the club, so we kept it to 10 people. But that was probably more than enough for her to feel the weight of the situation. Naka's eyes were wide open, and she stood in the middle of the group shaking.
Hiroshi, how did you find me here?
I got a report that someone saw you holding hands and walking down the street with a young guy. At first I thought it was an affair, so I hired a detective, only to find out that you had broken your promise, and you were back at the escort clubs.
This isn't what it looks like.
What am I missing?
Today was, I just so happened to be walking in by the neighborhood and I really came here for the first time in a while.
According to the reports from the detective, we know that you've been coming here over the last 2 years, consistently. We have the written testimony from the escort here too. Are you still planning on trying to deceive us more? And on top of that, you put your hands on Miko's money, didn't you? I've been patiently and slowly saving that since the day she was born, all for her future. It was a precious savings account, and you tricked your own daughter in order to steal her gift money. That's what I can't forgive you for the most.
I'm sorry. I just got so addicted to being surrounded by good-looking guys and all the attention from them. Please believe me. I really do love you and Miko from the bottom of my heart.
All of Miko's savings that you spent? You better get a job and pay back every cent.
What? That's impossible. I've never worked before, and if I have to go to work in the afternoon, then I can't come to the escort club. No, I didn't mean anything.
For Miko's sake, I wasn't planning on divorcing you, but we would be better off without a mother like you. I'll get a divorce and let you go. Then you can come to the escort clubs as much as you want.
No, not a divorce. I promise, I swear. I'll never come to another escort club ever again, I swear.
A few years ago, you said the exact same thing and made a promise, didn't you? I can't believe you anymore. From now on, don't even think about showing your face in front of me or Miko ever again.
Wait. Please forgive me.
After that, it did take a little while, but I was successfully able to get a divorce from my wife. The savings account and the gift money that she used, as well as all of the money that she had taken from our relatives, every dollar was paid back. Right after the divorce, I was most worried about Miko, but it turns out that even when she was at home, my ex-wife was so obsessed with messaging her escorts that she would only play with her daughter in front of me, and Miko had been sad about it for a long time. Now Miko and I live a very fun life together, just the two of us, and with our relatives who often pop by. My ex-wife, on the other hand, welcome! Thank you very much for joining.
One person, please.
Damn it, not you again! Do you have any idea how much you owe us already? How many times do I have to tell you that until you finish paying off your existing tabs, you're not a customer?
Come on, let me in. Please, I'm tired. Give me attention.
Wow, no matter how hard things may get, I'm going to live a proud and honest life. Everyone, be wary of using up all of your savings. Thank you for watching all the way till the end. Don't forget to subscribe and smash that like button. And if you have time, please check out our other videos as well. Alright then, see you next time. Bye.